My name is Nicole Hilliard. I am the Government Programs Lead here at TrustPoint. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you today. I'm here to discuss how TrustPoint is delivering resilient GPS-independent navigation capabilities designed to operate in the increasingly challenged operational environments our forces face. Before diving into the challenge and the technical solution, let me give you a quick overview of who we are. TrustPoint was founded in 2020 with a mission to deliver next-generation space-based P&T services. We began operations in early 2021, and we're a venture-backed company with a strong presence on both coasts, headquartered in Herndon, Virginia, with footprints on the West Coast to tap into the skills of Silicon Valley. We've intentionally designed our business to serve both commercial and defense markets. Right now, our focus is approximately 80% commercial and 20% defense, which allows us to move quickly and innovate aggressively while remaining aligned with the U.S. government mission needs. Our core technology expertise lies in satellite payloads and signal design. In fact, our team has supported over 100 space missions across the full spectrum, from CubeSats to very large DoD and NASA programs. That experience enables us to deliver high assurance capabilities with commercial speed. Today, we have multiple active contracts with the Air Force, Space Force, and Navy, and we're seeing growing demand for resilient alternative P&T across services. We've built TrustPoint to be fast, flexible, and focused on mission-critical outcomes. Everything you see today is a result of that philosophy in action. Our SBIR Phase 2 with NavAir is directly aligned with the Navy's need for resilient navigation in degraded environments. This contract allows us to reduce integration risk and demonstrate our capabilities alongside GPS INS systems, specifically targeting EGIM platforms. We're preparing for a prototype demonstration at APEX 2026 or similar exercise with our option phase and focused on lab-based testing and viability assessments for broader transition within NavAir, NOCAD, NAVC, and other DoD components. Let's continue by grounding ourselves in the problem. Space is now a contested domain. We're seeing increasing adversary activity targeting U.S. space assets. These are not theoretical concerns. GPS jamming and spoofing are happening today in multiple theaters, especially near Eastern Europe and the Indo-Pacific. In fact, both the executive branch and Congress have issued clear directives. Executive Order 13095 calls for developing resilient, diverse alternatives to GPS. The FY24 NDAA allocates over $300 million to assured and alternative P&T solutions. And yet, despite these directives, we're still lagging in fielding next-gen capabilities like M-Code. The GAO has highlighted delays in the MGOE program that are delaying integration into mission platforms like EGIM. So the question is, how do we provide a rapidly deployed, affordable, and resilient alternative to complement existing GPS and provide an additional solution? This is exactly why we built TrustPoint from the ground up. A new P&T architecture, purpose-built for resilience, affordability, and secure integration. Our system operates in C-band with satellites in low Earth orbit, offering global coverage with a strong jam-resistant signal. It is fully independent of GPS, but also designed to complement it, especially for platforms using GPS INS hybrids. Let's break it down technically. TrustPoint's space segment uses clean sheet designed, hyper-compact GPS payloads that significantly reduce both launch and hardware costs. Why is that important? Because our system becomes not only resilient, but also scalable. We can launch more satellites, refresh capability faster, and iterate in hardware and software like a commercial product, in timelines on the order of 5 to 7 years, not heritage acquisition cycles. C-band provides high fidelity and frequency diversity. The result? Significantly improved signal performance and better survivability in contested RF environments. Here's what this means for Navy and DoD users. First, mission resilience. TrustPoint maintains navigation and timing even when GPS is spoofed or jammed. Our signal is harder to detect and disrupt by adversaries. Second, frequency diversity. C-band augments existing L-band solutions, which means multi-band receivers can offer much higher continuity. Third, rapid deployment. We're taking advantage of commercial space and launch providers, and we're working to integrate our signal into existing embedded platforms like EGIM by partnering with existing user equipment providers like Novatel Hexagon. The bottom line, TrustPoint increases capability while reducing lifecycle burden. Here's our notional deployment plan. The actual timing will be dependent on capital raises and other investments, unlocking each tranche of satellites to expand addressable markets, starting with high urgency government needs. With this Phase 2 SBIR, we are currently working towards TRL 8 demonstration and validation. We expect full operational capability by 2030, with early services and customer integrations well before then. By scaling commercially and engaging DoD early, we can deliver capabilities years faster than traditional acquisition timelines. Through our Phase 2 option, we're conducting risk reduction activities for integration into EGIM at NavAir Labs. We're also planning to participate in APEX 2026 or similar exercise to demonstrate operational effectiveness in a denied or degraded environment. These exercises will generate feedback and readiness data for transition. We're currently working with advocates at NavAir and NOCAD, and we're building momentum across the naval community to support broad platform adoption. I've included their contact information here if you'd like to get in touch with them. Please let us know how we can help get connected with any interested organizations. TrustPoint's architecture is inherently flexible. Our core offering supports airborne and maritime systems in contested environments, but our commercial model supports a wide range of use cases: autonomous platforms, timing synchronization and networks, commercial aviation backup, and critical infrastructure resilience. That's why we see this as dual-use design. We're building a resilient core PNT capability that can scale across sectors. Our commercialization strategy is also designed for rapid scaling. We've partnered with existing GNSS service device developers to integrate TrustPoint reception into their modules. Our revenue model includes subscription-based service access and per-unit licensing. This model gives the government low upfront integration costs and scalable fleet-wide deployment. The bottom line is this: TrustPoint is ready to work on integration challenges with your platform. We offer resilient, GPS-independent PNT service with frequency diversity, global coverage, and a rapid deployment timeline that addresses the capability gap the Navy and DoD are facing today. We welcome collaboration with Navy platforms, program offices, and industry primes. We are actively seeking transition partners, testing opportunities, and operational advocates to help accelerate our integration into the fleet. TrustPoint can provide you with an affordable, fieldable, and resilient alt-PNT solution. Thank you for joining us today. Please reach out with any questions or to connect with us for additional detail. We look forward to working with you.